I hope everybody's having a good day today. February 17th, 2018. A couple things that I dreamed, very brief last night, but I think very important. I dreamed that I dreamed this phrase, that the church in America was a swamp. And that was all it said. And then I kept dreaming after that the name Rupert Holmes. And I woke up, I looked up Rupert Holmes. I had never heard of that name before, so there was no reason for me to dream it. You know, normally, not ever hearing of that before and not knowing what it is, but I looked it up and it, sure enough, was a musician and a guy that wrote plays. You know, was named Rupert Holmes. Thought that was a weird dream. The church in America was a swamp. Well, I dreamed that I was at a gas station here where I live. It was on the corner of a street named Tennessee Street and Martin Luther King Boulevard. And those are two actual streets here where I live. And this gas station in real life is really there. But I dreamed that I was at the Circle K. A fight broke out after I had been there for a while. Well, they started throwing rocks. One threw a rock and it went across the street and hit a car, you know, and bounced up off the ground and hit a car across the street. And this is a dream. And my truck was there. I never got hit with any rocks or anything because I seen them throw 4 or 5. And so I sat there a while and nothing happened to me. Then I cranked up my truck to leave the gas station. Well, my temperature gauge was pointing to exactly 210, which is straight up. And, you know, it wouldn't go down and it wouldn't go up. It stayed on 210 exactly. And I noticed the muffler was really loud and it was like draggy. It just didn't want to go anywhere. And I woke up, and those are the two dreams that I had last night. Back to the first one, you know, I was seeing that there were a lot of plays, you know, on Broadway and stuff. And, you know, after doing research, that was a theater, you know, up in Manhattan, you know, New York. And, you know, those were the two things I found. I thought that first one was a very bizarre dream. And then the night before that, on the 15th, it was February 15th, I just dreamed this one phrase. It said, the church in America, that's known as Sodom. And I woke up. That was all I heard. And those are the recent dreams that I've had. I hope everybody has a blessed day and can tell me more about this Rupert Holmes, why I would dream that, because I've never heard of that guy before. Never heard of him, didn't know the name exists. I'd heard that one song now that I've looked up that he did, Escape from Pina Colada. I had heard it, but that name, I'd never heard of it, and I hadn't heard that song in a long time, and that's bizarre that I would dream something I've never heard of. If everybody has a good day, let me know in the comments.